You know what really gets me? People who post recipes that are sourdough and then really they're just adding starter to a recipe and they're not fermenting it. That's not sourdough, and you shouldn't call it sourdough, especially because you never know if somebody else doesn't understand, and maybe it's going to hurt their little bellies if they eat unfermented flour. So I urge you to just not call it sourdough. You could say, I added discard to this, or you could say there's starter in here, but maybe don't call it sourdough. Or you could mix the flour, the liquids, the starter of your recipe the night before, let it sit for 12 hours or even longer, and then add the eggs, the sugar. You can actually add the sugar overnight, but you can add the extra ingredients the next day, and like the baking powder, baking soda, all that stuff, and that will leaven your bread because you're obviously not using the starter to leaven whatever you're making. You're not making muffins only with sourdough discard. You're not making pancakes only with discard. You're not making any of this stuff with only discard. You're adding yeast or you're adding baking powder and baking soda. So calling it sourdough is just not true. And there's like very few people out there that have like completely nailed that process and do it. I don't do it. I don't know how to do it. It's pretty amazing. So please just stop calling it sourdough if you're not fermenting the flour. Just stop it.